This is my daughter's kitchen island. She would like to change the way it looks. She doesn't like this kick plate here and how the eye is distracted. And there's previous water damage in the melamine here from the dishwasher. She was inspired by these Pinterest pictures. So I set off to take measurements, and we had discussed some material options. To save some cutting, I figured out 2 different ways to cut some beadboard, which was going to be the base of the design. I was hoping we could have the cuts made at Home Depot, which would save us time and be more precise. Here is the wood cut to measurement, and the corner trim, and the base trim. We cleared the space of the cat feeder, water and the cats. Then we removed the existing trim. Swept and cleaned up the debris. With the wood pieces in, we dry fit them. Then we sanded the edges slightly. Then we dry fit them again. Used no more nails to attach the beadboard to the cupboard. Spread the bead onto the board. Put it in place. Then we attach the board with some finishing nails to hold in place while the adhesive dries. Then we continued along the rest of the cupboard. We had used a 1/4 inch beadboard plywood. There are some paneling you can get cheaper for the same look, but we couldn't find any at the time. Our challenge was the door. How to get the edges there so there isn't so much of a gap in covering the kick plate. We had decided to attach the beadboard to the door temporarily with a couple of brad nails, marked it, then took the door off to finish the marking. Then we took the board off the door, made our cuts using a guide to follow with the saw. Now this was a nice cut. I placed a cut scrap of wood to brace the bottom to fill the kick plate. Attached it down. Then we decided not to use the adhesive on the door, in case in the future changes were to be made. So we just nailed it down, careful to ensure the clearance with the opening and closing. And we had put the bottom board on hiding the kick plate, like this. This is what we have so far. Pretty good. Now we're adding the baseboard. We have already measured and cut it on the miter saw. Last one to go. Now we attach the side trim. Looking good. Now, all that has to be done is to fill the little nail holes and a little bit of sanding. Then we'll prime. Then we'll paint. Then we'll have a finished project. Now, I'm going to leave a link in the description on the finished project because I wanted to get this out for everyone to see and get ideas immediately. Thank you so much for watching.